Good morning, our special awesome family viewers. Scarlet here, and we're going to talk for a minute because I figured, why not? You don't see me a whole lot. And just in case, because I know Mom tries to promote my other channel as well as A Match Made in Heaven, and I think people might be a tiny bit confused on what it's about, so I'm going to demonstrate this morning. Let me plug this in for a second. And but basically, I'm going to show you guys basically what I do on the coffee channel, because a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, it's a coffee channel, it's just all coffee talk. Well, if you haven't seen Morning Grace, then you don't know what it really is. Because it's basically a fancy version of Morning Grace, because it's got its own theme songs. It's got, like, for different things, like we had some Thanksgiving songs, a couple of them, which, oh my gosh, one of the cousins hit this really big time high note over there. It was just, oh, it was good. We had our own Vlogmas stuff, which that is just one segment. Unlike A Match Made in Heaven, it is one segment instead of two for that one, because of course it's like Morning Grace. Now, Morning Grace is not in two segments, it's one segment. And of course, one Christy is over there. So if you're a Christy fan, if you're a Baby Sharky fan, she is over there. So it's not just me by myself. That's probably another misconception that people might not understand. That Christy, even though she's not a coffee drinker right now, that might change, but she is not a coffee drinker right now, but she comes over and banters. And so we've got, we got that over there. We've got, when I can get my iPad fixed, we're gonna have some flashback episodes with the old songs that I used to have for Far Out. We're gonna have an episode with the blind coffee man, Lonzy. We're going to have one over there with him. Hopefully I can get that iPad fixed and we can get that taken care of. Let's see. Mom will probably make appearances over there, probably within the next year or so, because we didn't get to do it this year because it's just been crazy. Called Granny Lib's Coffee Cafe. That has its own themes. Any series that we do has its own theme. The only one that doesn't have a theme technically is the coffee shop one, but it's, you know, it's got the regular themes. But we do go and visit coffee shops, so it's not just coffee talk. It is it's just a lot of banter and goofy stuff and us hanging out and doing things. And, you know, so I'm going to show you basically what we do. So I'm going to go make me a cup of coffee this morning, and then I'm going to have to wash mugs out anyway, because I did my Christmas special yesterday. And I think that was Mama. Let me check that. That was probably a Mama. Beep, beep.
Beach on. Photography. Messages. One unread message.
Yep, that was a Mama, because I told her I was doing this.
Message.
Do. What the heck, cat? Crazy thing.
Unread. Okay, sounds good. 9:43 a.m. Actions available.
All right. So that was Mama.
Okay, sounds good. 9:43 a.m. Messages.
So that was Mom. Mama Strathmore there. And like I said, and I'm not going to tell you what flavor I'm going to get, because if I do, I'll give away one of Morning Grace's Vlogmas episodes. Hello, device. How you doing? So I'm not going to tell you what flavor I'm getting. What flavor do I want anyway? Oh, I know what I want. I want Christie's. I want Christie's gift. There's a lot of it. And I don't have the creamer for the other one. I wanted the other one, but I don't have enough creamer. I have to get more creamer for it. And yes, you're wondering, I got that out of a bag. You're wondering, well, why in the heck is your daughter's gift in a bag? Christy, do you want to tell them why I put your gift in a freaking Walmart bag? Because when it arrived, it was broken. Yeah, it was busted open. Oh, God, that smells so freaking good. Okay, but yeah, her gift was completely smashed open. The whole top was open, the bottom was open. Praise Jesus Christ, our Savior, that the K-Cups were in a bag too. They were in one of those poofy, almost like bubble wrap type bags. It was in that, praise the Lord. Because, yeah, it was not a pretty day in the neighborhood, let me tell you. Mama was not happy, let me tell you what. I was a very ticked mama. Mama Rocky could tell you I was not happy whatsoever. I was ready to kick somebody's rear end. Because, let me tell you guys, I mean, when people are working, I understand you're in a hurry for getting things out for Christmas and everything, but keep in mind that these packages you're shipping are also Christmas presents. So it's like, would you do me a favor and just like slow down? Or, you know, gee, something? I mean, because she actually bought me a second gift. Not that she had to, but that's Christy wanted to. And, but she went and bought me another gift just because I didn't get to open my present from her. And it was, honestly, it was really sad that she had to do that. She shouldn't have had to do that, really. But that shows you what kind of a kid Christy is. She's like, Mommy didn't get to open her gift, so I'm getting her another one. I'm like, well, you know. I mean, she's a sweetheart. And like I said, I'm not telling you what this is because normally I tell, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because that's part of Morning Grace's Vlogmas, so I'm not going to give it away. But Morning Grace, if you like this, this is what our Vlogmas is going to be next year. Just banter, goofy, and it's going to be done throughout the year. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to just, and we're not going to put no songs with this to show you what Morning Grace is. And, but we're not going to put the Far Out themes with it either, because this isn't from Far Out. This is for our special awesome family, so I'm not going to put any music with this. But this is just for you guys to understand that Far Out is not just a coffee channel. Yes, that's all I drink over there most of the time. There are times where I've had soda, but that's because I've already had the coffee episode done, or it's been really late, and it's just a real quick spiel or whatever, or I've been like overworked. Sometimes I will drink other stuff over there, but it's a lot of this, just talking, bantering, having fun, laughing, carrying on, being silly. It's in a way, I guess you could put in a way Far Out's kind of a fancy granular tribute, I guess you could put it. There's a 8 o'clock coffee thing over there. There's all sorts of different stuff over there. I mean, it's all done just like A Match Made in Heaven is done. It's done in playlists. And that is something, and I'm going to warn Mom, don't try to do that now. You've got so many vlogs, that'll wear your ass out. Don't do that. Don't do it now, because it won't work. You got to do it from the beginning if you wanted to do it in playlist. Or get somebody to help you, because yeah, it's a lot of work to put it in playlist. And over 800 videos, Mama, don't do it. It's a wonder, honestly. Oh my God, these things are really paper thin. These K-Tops, holy shit. I just realized how thin these were. Yikes. Zoinks. I had to quote Shaggy there. Yikes. No, honestly, holy shit. Okay, I will say we got a miracle because luckily those did not bust open. Oh my lordy. Oh my lord, lord, lord. Holy shiz. Yeah. Zoinks. It's a wonder, y'all, that them with that, I'm filling it back up, that's what I'm doing. It's a wonder that, the cups didn't bust all the way open. Because then if they didn't give me a refund, they could have been in trouble. Because they did not give me a refund for the mistake. Because they're like, oh, well, we can't get into your account. Do you want somebody to get triggered with an anxiety attack? Because the email that it's connected to is an email that triggers me. And they didn't want to fix that. Which, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Oh boy. Alright. So let's get a bit of vanilla, because vanilla is good in this. I need sugar. And you guys actually get to hear me put all this together, just like I do on Far Out. And I'm showing you exactly what I do on Far Out. And of course I probably will not use all these, but I always get out a big handful and then put in what I need. And if I don't use them all, then I just put them back in the thing. And I heard something last night, and I'm not going to repeat it, but I heard something. Mom, I will tell you privately what I heard, because I'm not going to get this thing clickbaited. Like I said about clickbait, I'm not going to do anything clickbait. But I heard a rumor last night, and I'm like, what? What were you doing? What the heck was I doing, Christy? I was, oh, I was looking through it and I seen it in shorts. That's all I'll say. It was a short, and I was like, I am not going to clickbait that, because I don't like shorts anyway. Meaning, them real short clip videos, I hate those anyway. And the reason I don't like them personally is because, I guess I will just go ahead and use these. There's not many. I thought I had more than I did. Like I said, these things are so thick. But what they do, for those of you who don't know, they're like a minute long. They're like maybe a minute, little over a minute. They're just like a minute or so long. They're just teeny tiny little vlogs, basically. Just like little itty bitty little, I wouldn't even call them a vlog. I mean, they're just puny. And they're just, which is why they call them shorts. They're just itsy bitsy, teeny weeny little videos, or audio in some cases. But basically, they're just itty bitty, just teensy little shorts. That's what, that's what they call them. Well, where the heck? Well, I was looking through YouTube last night and I seen something and I'm like, what? Is that true? And I didn't click on it because with shorts, one thing about shorts you gotta know is sometimes when you get started, if you don't get to the part where it says back right away, if you don't find it really quick, it'll start playing as many shorts as it can play in a row, just bug the shit out of you. Or sometimes it will click you over to the shorts tab, and when you go back in, guess what? You're going to stay in the shorts tab. So you have to make sure you get back home immediately once you stop the short, if you don't play it a second time. So yeah, that's why I hate shorts. They're a pain in the ass. I hate shorts. I do. I can't stand them, honestly. Whoever came up with that idea, shorts are dumb, in my opinion. Especially when they're a video and you can't see it. To me, they're a waste of time, if you want me to be honest with you. But I seen something and I'm like, what? Which, honestly, I could see why it is, if it's the truth. If I can understand why, because I seen it, I seen something on it a few weeks ago. And I can kind of see why that's the truth, if it is true, but I don't know if it is. I honestly do not know if it's true. So I'm not going to say what I saw, but, okay. And I always have to deal with that too. I have to put my coffee up on the TV tray for a second to plug back in. Oops. Come on, you stupid thing.
Speech on. Time record. Pause.
Right.
Button. Speech off.
And I always double check that because sometimes I hit the buttons like I did on Christmas yesterday twice. I was hitting boo-ons anyway. You guys and your goofy things, now you got me doing it. Lonzy, Puffy, arr, 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 arr. Nana's fired. Guys, Nana's fired. Yeah, Nana's fired. I'm taking over for a week. I'm just kidding. I had to say that before she comes on today because I had to joke with her because I'm going to tell you why mom's fired, you guys. You want to know why mom's fired? First, my brother got fired because the song that he and his fiance Anya wrote for the pageant got stuck in my head yesterday morning. And right after I got off the freaking air, he popped the question, which I knew was coming, but I didn't think it was going to be Christmas. I knew he was going to do it. And I have something funny to tell you guys about that. I knew he was going to marry her. Okay, I knew he was going to propose. And I'm going to tell you how I know, because I don't know if mom did or not. I haven't been able to see, because yesterday I was not feeling good. Not that I was hurt or nothing. I was just, oof. I was like really, let's just say in misery because I ate too much. But I also was dealing with the after effects of my yummy breakfast. And not in a bad way. I didn't have an incident. If you guys follow me on A Match Made in Heaven, I didn't have one of them incidents, but it was, let's just say it wasn't a bad digestion problem. It was just burned. I got burnt. I got, not literally burnt, but I got a burning sensation. Let's just put it that way. Because it was, if you guys know of hot sauces, it's Frank's Red Hot. That's what the bacon was, and it was hot, but it was good. And you'll actually, and I'm telling you, and I'm giving this away for you. If you want to actually see me try it, please come over to A Match Made in Heaven, The Promise of a Lifetime. Subscribe there, and you'll get to see it tomorrow. Because the reason I didn't upload my Christmas special yesterday was because of that, but also I'm like, because I'm going to some other party tomorrow with with my family, and I'm going to do a description over there of what's going on, of what happened, because they don't like being recorded and put on YouTube, so it's just going to be a description of what happened and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what's going to happen tomorrow on I'm actually in heaven. Oh, excuse me. I just woke up, so yeah, I need my caffeine. Let's drink some of this, shall we? Oh yeah. She loves that. I do. I gotta say, this is my favorite one I think that she picked so far. But which both of her gifts were great. I love both of them. It's hard to pick, honestly. That's difficult, but this one is really good. I love it. But what was I gonna say? What the heck? But I'm gonna put both of them up tomorrow, and then I'm gonna try to get far out up today. I recorded one late last night because I was gonna listen to my journal for a little bit and relax, but I couldn't do that because my battery was like 41%, and I'm like, forget it. I'll just record a far out. So yeah, and then let's see. So I'm gonna be doing that today. Get far out done today, and then get A Match Made in Heaven recorded today, the first one, and then upload it tomorrow when I get home after I get the second one done. And I did discover that you guys would if you do follow me over there, you will get to see the progress of next year's Vlogmas, but you won't see what the videos are. Because if I make the playlist public and the video's private, you guys will still get to see the progress and that I'm doing it. So you will get to see that. You just won't know what the vlogs are because you can't see that. You'll just see, it'll just say private video, private video, private video, private video. That's what the whole list will say. Then starting December 1st, it'll start, one a day will be unlocked. And, you know, and this year I should have done that. I didn't think of that. Nana didn't either. No, Nana didn't either. Much to Nana's chagrin, she didn't think of it either. She's probably pissed at herself for not thinking it, because Mom does that sometimes. She gets mad at herself, like, damn, I should have thought of that. Well, she was the one that jumped on this, and she's like, yeah, which is why I'm not telling you what this flavor is, because this is one of the flavors that's going to be over there. So this will give you a reason to go over there, if you're not already there. But basically, everything is in lists. So like you could go over there and see last year's Vlogmas if you didn't get to see it. All the work I put in. Whew, one day, yikes. That was not cool. You could see every Morning Grace episode. You could see every Southern Sunset Serenade. One year we should probably do that for Vlogmas. That'd be fun too. Ooh. That would be fun. Yeah, do a Southern Sunset Serenade, the opposite of Morning Grace. That's the evening version of Morning Grace, where it's the same thing, not necessarily drinking coffee, but just snacking, having soda. I could always do that for 2027, y'all. Oh, no, you didn't just say that. Mother! What? I could. The right puppy. Ain't that right, puppy? I could secretly do that. I could be snacking on things, and I could do that this year and not have a damn clue, and not even have to worry the following year. Nana! She's being ornery. And see, then the following year, I won't even remember what I said, because that'll be 2 years from now. Nana, she's bad. I am, ain't I? Nana, Nana, Nana. What are we gonna do with Mommy? Love me. And then just, you know, do all those 24, and then for the Christmas special, just put up all the gifts. Get it into little sections, and boop, boop, beep. Anyway. Ow, that hurt. You know, Nana will probably back that up. I know, Nana's gonna probably fall in love with that idea too. And see, I'll just say, this is, you know, the day 2027 or 2026. And, you know, even if it won't be, even if I decided to start one this year, and just roll it. And not say what day it really is. And, you know, Mommy, you are crazy. Well, you love me. Yeah. Because that would be good to have a couple years in advance. That'd be fun. Because if I do it that way, that'd be fun, honestly. That'd be so easy, and then I wouldn't have to do anything for 2 years, you know, for that. That'd be... Especially if I do your ideas for far out. True. Because that's going to be a pain in the ass. Because that's going to have to be pre-recorded, some of it. Yep. and we can just set that up and roll with it. Oh man, I gotta, god dang it, I keep forgetting to ask a certain individual to help me. It'd be funny. What? Your birthday thing, I keep forgetting. I didn't want to do it yesterday anyway, because I didn't want them to get yelled at. Oh, you're gonna get that person involved again? Yes. That's all I'm telling you. Oh, what a day. But we had bacon and hash browns for breakfast yesterday. We had, which of course I didn't eat every bit of it, but we had, and then I snacked on the little bit of garlic monkey bread I had left for just a little quick snack, because there wasn't much of it. Heck, I ate most of it the day before. And then I had a couple of hamburgers made with onion soup mix for supper. That's why Mom's fired. But what I was going to say about my brother, I got completely sidetracked. Sorry. I do that. See, this is another thing about Far Out. Sometimes I will get sidetracked on things and talk about one thing, and then bleh, I get sidetracked by something. But basically, his girlfriend was visiting me when, his fiance. She was visiting me. And because sometimes, let's just put it this way, she's like another daughter to me, even though she's my sister. Oh, shit. But, so she comes down and hangs out because, that's her. And, because she just loves to come down and hang out with my kids and stuff too. So she comes down. And, well, she showed me, we went somewhere, and she showed me, because there was a ring that she wanted where I'm at, like near a place where I was. And she fell in love with it. She wanted it. Now, mind you, this thing was pricey. And I didn't realize how pricey. And so I decided I was going to pull this Sissy's going to steal little bro. Because I will have a habit of stealing my siblings sometimes. So that's just me. Me and Narquise will come up and we'll just steal a couple of them sometimes and just take off with them. And, we get away with that because they're our siblings. And so we go up and I went and I stole Ezra. And I brought Ezra down and I had a little, kind of sister bro talk with him. And I said, I know what ring she wants, because she didn't tell him, she told me. Because I think, honestly, she was thinking, that she was moving too fast, which she wasn't. I mean, she knows who she wants. She knows, how she feels. And I told her that. I was like, sis, honey, look. You know who you want. You're like me. I knew all along when I first met Narquise that I wanted Narquise. And I said, at that time, I couldn't have him. I had to wait on him because, of who he was. I had to wait. And we did. Because, of course, we were just friends when we met because of his age. And I said, he told Dad, I'm going to marry her when I turn 18. And he did. I said, but we had to wait until he turned 18. I mean, we kind of did rush it because when he turned 18, that's when he got injured and had to have surgery really fast. Otherwise, we would have waited probably till he was at least 19. But because of the injury and because of that surgery he had to freaking have, we had to rush a wedding. We never really had a real honeymoon. So, yeah. So, that's how that went. And so, yeah. That's how that happened. And so basically I told her, I said, honey, you're not rushing things. And so anyway, I took Ezra and we went, and he's like, sis, I can't afford that expensive thing. I said, well, here's what we'll do. He's like, because we asked what the payments would be, and he's like, sis, I can't do that. And I said, well, here's what we'll do. I'll get it, and you can just make payments to me, and you can make cheap, easier payments. So that's what we did. So, yeah, I stuck in and helped. And she was able to get the ring that she loved. Because he was really upset because he couldn't afford it. And I said, look, dude, I got this. I got you. I got your back, bro. Because if it's one thing, I try to help my bro. And me and Christy picked out John Daniel and Harper's outfits. I picked out Harper's dress, and she picked out John Daniel's tux. Yep, we did. We did. And I joke and call Harper John Daniel's wife, and the other Harper the Harper twins, because they're both Harpers. It's so cute. He found a girl with the same name as his best friend. I thought that was adorable. I was like, that's freaking cute. I think the sweetest stuff is just so cute. I mean, imagine having a girl, with the same name as your bestie. That's freaking cool as heck. And I will say, I have a third cousin named Harper, which I think is freaking cool. I love that name. E, trippy. No Harper. No E. Anyway. And so the Harper twins came down and hung out with me. On Christmas Eve. They came down and hung out with me, both Harpers did. Yep, we had the Harper twins. We call them the Harper twins because they're both Harpers. But, yeah. We got the Tweenie twins, which are John Daniel and Harper. Boy Harper, my brother. Then we've got John Daniel's wife and brother Harper as the Harper twins. I made that up. That's my thing. The Harper twins. I love it. And of course, I also picked out the other Harper, his tux, for the wedding. Because, of course, he was best man. So, Of course. Yeah. Because, of course, he was. It was fun. It was a blast. Should have had wedding cake today. I didn't think of that. I should have, but I didn't. I wanted yours. Yum, wedding cake. Yummy. The wedding cake coffee is so good. Yummy. The wedding cake coffee is the bomb.com.yum yum. Meow, meow. And oh God, the other day on Christmas Eve, oh, they were killing me so bad. Running into doors, running into walls. I'm like, dude, do y'all know how to walk? And that's another thing that you'll get on Far Out, is my cats being dorks. Because it seems like every time I'm on Far Out, they just do the stupidest stuff just to get noticed. So if you love animal entertainment, that's another thing that you can hear is them being silly. And sometimes they do get on my nerves and I kind of get on them, but it's like, you know, especially Clancy, he drives me nuts. He'll backtalk her. He does. He's a backtalking little brat. He likes to backtalk me all the time. I'm like, dude, I told him the other day he's going to be on Santa's naughty list if he didn't quit backtalking me. And he just meows at me. I'm like, don't you meow at me, buddy. Yum. Yummy goodness. But, like I said, it's not just coffee talk all the time. It's not. It starts off, you know, with what the flavor is. And I've got a whole mess of stuff still to go. A whole bunch of different taste tests. Whereas what else? What else was I thinking? But at the beginning, I tell you what the flavor is, brew it, and then make it, and then just tell you how I think, you know, what I think of it. And then just banter about anything and everything that's in my life, basically. It's pretty fun. It's a blast. So it's the Far Out World of Coffee Creations if you want to check that out. And I even do, if I come up with a weird way of having coffee, like a recipe that I make up on my own, I will put it up there. If I find a neat way of doing something like a different recipe, like I've got a pumpkin pie that I made. I have a peppermint patty that I made up. Caramel Reese cup that I made up. And a fancy French toast that I made up. And I made all this stuff up, and I made some different recipes with a K-pod, with a base K-pod, and then I just mixed other ingredients into it. I mean, I do all sorts of crazy stuff over there. So I mean, And I accidentally, what was the K-Pod? What was it? It was on Advent. What was it? Dang it. What was it? Oh, dang it. I can't remember what the frickin' K-Cup was now, but I made it taste like... Oh, icing on the cake. Thank you. Thank you, Narcisse. Icing on the cake. And it was a freaking chocolate frosting is what it was. And I turned around and I mixed caramel creamer in it because I didn't know what it was going to taste like. So I mixed caramel and vanilla, I think it was, or caramel and maybe a little bit of chocolate. And it came out tasting like a freaking raisin. You know, those caramel chocolate candies that you used to get years ago? Those. And I'm going, oh my God, that was an accident. Now I wish I could find that coffee again, because I would do it on purpose and show you. But it was like, dang it. That's the bad part about something like that. I'm like, dang it. That sucks. And it's too bad you don't have 24 recipes that you can use for Vlogmas. I know, right? That so freaking sucks. It's too bad they don't have a Christmas candy K-Pod advent calendar. That would be fun. Oh. Or a Christmas cookie advent calendar, you know, coffee-wise. That'd be fun. I still have to find out, because I still don't know what that Christmas in a cup was that I did. Which you guys will actually get to see that. I'm giving you a hint so you guys could go over to Far Out and check it out. I'm giving some stuff away so you guys will go over and check it out. Because, yeah, it's, like I said, it's a blast. And there's a whole spiel over there. And if you guys want to see me get really pissed off, go over to Far Out and look up day 22? Yes. I had to drink eggnog coffee. And I was not happy about it. Ugh. That stuff is gross. If Vicky were here, she'd be teasing you. Eggy, noggy. Yeah. Ugh. I hate that stuff. Ugh. Yuck. Disgusting. Freaking eggnog. Ugh. And the flavor was actually deceiving because it said spice-kissed eggnog. Spice my butt. More like caramel eggnog. And it didn't even take... Like, because if it would have been spice... Hello. If it would have been spice, I would have added pumpkin spice to it. And I probably would have been able to drink it without holding my freaking nose. Yuck. That stuff is disgusting. Yuck. But yeah, yum. That is so good. This is going to be fun. And like I said, if I do both, I've got stuff I can snack on right now and start working on 2027s. If I wanted to do that 2 years out. Honestly, I would. I know that Nana would back me up. I freaking would. Because then, if something cray-cray goes down, you know, with Far Out, you know, if Far Out gets huge or something on you or whatever, you'll be able to still have us over there. Yeah. Not that it's gone the way it's slowly growing, but if God forbid something happens and you need more time with Far Out, you'll at least have a match made in heaven done. True that. Because that's the one that is harder, because I try to make it different than Mom's and have mine in segments. Because to me, you know, I don't like to copy Mom and do the same exact thing Mom does. Which Mom wouldn't care, but me, I've never been the type to copycat somebody. To me, it's not right. I don't like to mimic somebody else or copy somebody else, so I try to do my own thing. That's just me. That is so freaking yum. So yeah. The Tweeny Twins. The crazy Tweeny Twins. Gotta love them. Tweeny Twins. I don't know. They are so funny. Who the heck is calling me? I'm not answering that. I don't know who it is. I can't hear it. I got the speech off. Who in the hell? That's another thing I hate, because I've got the same ringtone on people's freaking... Well, no, because they'll probably text me if it's important. And if it's boom, 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 I'm going to have to cut this thing short. Because if it's Mom, meaning my bio mom, it's her, yeah. Speaking of her, I'm in trouble tomorrow, by the way, guys. Because I told her yesterday morning, because she messaged me. She goes, you know, telling me Merry Christmas. And I said it back. And I told her about the bacon. I said, tell Dad. Well, then I texted my brother to tell him about it. Well, all of a sudden, I was sitting there, and he said he's going to try it. Well, all of a sudden, what was I going to say? Late last night, I messaged her. She's messaging me. And we were talking, because I asked her what she had, and they had ham, potatoes, salad, deviled eggs. So they had a little dinner. And because it was just her and Dad, and then my brother and his girlfriend showed up. Well, all of a sudden, I told her that I'd messaged my brothers and that they'd, responded back. Well, then Dad was begging her to go get the bacon, and I told her where to go to get it. Well, she goes, he just asked, did you get it yet? And she's like, seriously? Puts question marks. Well, all of a sudden, I said, "You're going to get even with me and get me hooked on something now, aren't you?" "Yep." Because I got her to go, because she has to go get his bacon. Oh, because Dad wants to try it. I'm like, oh shit, I'm so dead. I do not know who just just called me. I didn't hear any beeps over there yet. Could be Samantha, I don't know. I hate when that happens because when I'm muted like that, I can't see who it is by the ringtone. I've got to change people's ringtones on that phone. Can you download the stuff you already got? I don't know. I don't know if I can download the stuff I've already got or not. You should, because it's on your Apple ID, isn't it? Yeah, you should. Yeah, because I need to do something so I can figure out who the hell is calling me. And leave the ringtone, like that crappy ringtone, for others because that I don't know. That way I'll know who's calling me even when the speech is muted. But, yep. That way I'll know who the heck is calling me. I'll have to figure out ringtones for people. Because lordy, lordy, lordy. I need to get one for brothers. Do I have anything for brothers? I don't think I do. So I can put my brother's ringtone on there. I'll have to look. I've got a daddy one and I've got a couple mom ones. I think I have 2 mother ones, 1 daddy one. I don't think I have one for brothers. I'd have to look. If not, I can get one. And it can't be something serious neither, because my brothers are not serious. My brothers are crazy, but you know. Ha! But, yep. forget the name of it, Daddy's Girl, but it's not the Daddy's Girl you're thinking. It's not Red Sylvine. It's something else. I think it's what it is. I think it's called Daddy's Girl. I have to look it up. Not that he would ever call me, but that way if he did. Who the heck sings it? I don't know. I don't think I've ever played it all the way through. I just had the little snippet ringtone. I don't think I've ever heard the song all the way through. I'm gonna have to get my phone and like assign ringtones today. Cause yeah, while I'm working on Far Out, I'm gonna have to go in and get my freaking ringtones and assign ringtones to people because I'm tired of that same crappy ringtone and not knowing who the hell is calling me. Because if it could be something important and I'm going to miss it because I don't know, because especially if I'm recording, I'm going to miss it and I'm going to think, oh, I'm not going to answer it, and then it's something important, and then they're like, hey. Because I didn't hear any beep, so it must not be. Because I didn't hear any like text come through. So I don't know who the frickin' heck messaged me. I'll have to check it. Because if it was Mom, she would have messaged me right away. Both of them would have done that. Well, Nana wouldn't have called anyway, I don't think, because Nana knows you're recording this. Yeah. So it can't be Nana. I'd be surprised if it was Nana, because Nana knows I'm taping this right now. So I don't think it was Nana. I don't know. I'll have to figure out what one to use for Mom and which one to use for the Rock and Robin parody. You should use for your mom, for your bio, because if you don't answer, she's gonna kick your butt. Yeah, yeah. It's funny too. It's a funny little. It's a cute little song. It's adorable. I love the one my mom used to have, and oh man, it was funny. Looky here, a phone call for me. I loved it. Oh my God, I loved that ringtone. It was dumber than hell, but I loved it. Oh my God, I loved that ringtone. It was so freaking, it was dumb as hell, but I loved it. I love the dumb stuff because it makes you pay attention. It's like, what? I always got a kick out of it, and I giggle every time, and they hear me laughing, and they're like, your daughter just loves that ringtone, doesn't she? Yes, she does. I'm like, just the way he says it. Looky here, a phone call for me. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Sounds like something Ray would say. Oops. Oh, you are so dead. Ray's gonna beat you. Ha! If he thinks he can beat me at a game of tic-tac-toe, bring it on. No, you're not beating me in Monopoly neither. No, I always get Park Place and Boardwalk. No, You aren't beating me in checkers either. Try again, sir. Oh gosh, Christy, oh Lord. This girl is a mean game player, I'm telling you. You play her in board games. Lonzy, if you think you got your butts whooped in Uno that one time, try playing your niece virtually. Ha ha ha! Oh man. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here and go see what the heck's going on, and I'm gonna go ahead and start working on getting some of this far out stuff recorded and get these ringtones assigned, because I'm gonna need to do that before I miss an important phone call. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys what far out was about and, you know, kind of show a little bit of what happens there. And like I said, just add the music intro and outro to this, and that's basically all it is. It's just us being goofy like this, having fun, laughing, cutting up, carrying on. It's not all coffee talk. It really is not. If that's what anybody did think, it's not all coffee talk. Anyway, we will see you back here soon. I don't know when I'll be back, but you never know. So anyway, have a great day, everybody. Goodbye and God bless.